Hello, my name is David Quinones. I am the owner and chief pilot of SkyCamUsa. We are a startup that does aerial photography and video based here in New York City. This little guy right here is a short-range drone. The drones that we use typically are battery-powered, lithium polymer batteries, and the flight time is approximately 5 to 10 minutes, depending on payload. Copters themselves have anywhere from 6 to 8 motors, although there are designs with more motors than that. They can probably travel within line of sight. So with that being said, that would be about 500–600 feet away. This technology has actually made it possible to film and not disturb the environment, and at the same time get unique shots that are lower, closer, more intimate that we've never been able to see before, except for with use of a cable. But without a cable, you have way more versatility. This is my radio controller, and from here I have control over all the flight characteristics of the drone, as well as some of the camera control. We like to fly them in parks and wide open places that are not too urban, especially here in New York. You know, we make sure we have a nice open space to fly, somewhere safe, not too many people. It's very interesting actually, because everywhere I go with these things, it attracts an amazing amount of attention. Somebody called and said it was a UFO flying. So that's actually happened a few times where they thought it was a spaceship, and then when the police show up, of course, they just laugh because it's not a spaceship. Well, my background, I have an aviation background. I went to flight school in Florida. I have a commercial pilot's license with a multi-engine and instrument rating. I just love flying. I love photography. Ever since I was a kid, I always was good with cameras and whatnot. At this time, you do not need a pilot's license to fly these short-range drones. I don't want anybody to be confused with the drones that are flying long-range that we hear about so often in the news. What I have here is a far cry from that. Those drones that they have are millions of dollars, and they're capable of hundreds, if not thousands of miles of range, and they're satellite controlled. Some of them even have weapons on board and all kinds of high-end cameras and whatnot. The future is going to be amazing. The future of drones in the world and this country, we've barely just begun to imagine the possibilities of what can be done with these things. Right now, you can only operate these drones kind of as a demonstration or for test or for fun. However, for commercial use, we'll have to wait for the certifications to come into play, and that will be about 1.5 years from now. So when that happens, these will be certified, and people will start seeing these all over the country with various different uses, all different kinds of uses, from agriculture to security, photography, thermal imaging. The sky's the limit, literally.